The golden moment is that moment you have where you can go left or you can go right, where you make a decision that could change your life forever. Well, I lived in Tottenham, so I have one brother, one sister, my mum and my dad who has passed away. Misbehaving was pretty easy for me at school. And I wasn't really thinking about the future. No one will, get offended for me saying it. No one here was, rich or really comfortable, Going up there and seeing people with stuff, sometimes you want to take it because you got a chip on your shoulder and a bit of jealousy.
Being the eldest out of all of us, he was always the most eccentric, always talking and loud and stuff.
Disruptive, rude, gang member, intimidating. I mean, most of us were here a lot because we were suspended a lot.
I remember we was playing here.
Let's go to the shop.
These lot went to the shop.
It's boys, so we start getting to a little scuffle. I grabbed one of my friends and I swung him round and he smashed into the shop. The glass smashes. Whoop whoop, alarm goes off. We kind of poked our head in the shop. So we walk in and as we turn round, there's police vans everywhere and we're on our knees and we're being arrested and being taken off to a police station to be interviewed for attempted robbery.
That was a scary time. Just thinking you can go from just doing what you'd love to do, like playing football, to potentially getting locked away.
That was I haven't been so scared in my life. I haven't been so scared in my life. Actually, my mum sat me down and had a very emotional talk with me, and she just said, you need to make a decision. Because at the point, my role models were, they're no longer here, because prison or death, and these are the boys that I look up to, and my mum mentioned them by name. Things not here, things in jail, this is not what you want to do. So that was being, in trouble with the police the second time was a real moment for me. A real moment for me. First heard about Chickenshed through my drama teacher. She brought me to watch Globalize, and seeing that with young people on stage and some people who even looked like me. So thinking one day I could possibly be able to do that, it was absolutely mind-blowing for me. It got me so excited about theatre and I fell in love with Chickenshed at that moment straight away. Being young and sometimes being around here, you do get stereotypes and you almost become, isolated from society. And go into Chickenshed and people asking me, my opinion. And so I remember, affecting a class once with an idea I had and I didn't even want to say it. And I said it and then the whole class changed. So they was like, okay, that's great, let's run with that. I was well chuffed. I remember coming back and telling everyone, because we do it so naturally at Chickenshed, that's what we do. There's never a wrong answer. It means so much to, a 16-year-old boy from Tottenham or a 16-year-old boy from Enfield or, any young person who feel, that they're not being listened to. So what really changed was as I came back here and some of the stuff that my friends were getting up to started not sitting right with me anymore. Because then you feel like if I do get in trouble with the police and I'm away for a bit, people will miss me. So I've started to be valued and that meant the world to me. If I think I had, that willingness to change and be better always, I think Chickenshed was just a vehicle that, that helped me express those feelings in a way, through something I love.
Seeing him change made me think, do you know what? I can change as well. So it had a positive effect on me because I thought, okay, if he can do it, I'm most literally cut from the same cloth. Why can't I?
I'm a member of the artistic staff at Chickenshed, but I mainly work in the outreach department. So we go into secondary schools, primary schools, youth offenders institutions and prisons. And when we go to these places, we do a show called Crime of the Century, and it tackles gang culture and knife crime. We're looking at this phrase at the moment called the golden moment. So within that, we go to these prisons and we ask them about how can a prisoner that's doing, 20 odd years help a primary school kid who's just getting into gangs. So this is is a fantastic opportunity because these people know what the golden moment is. So they think, oh no, this is it. This is the moment we're talking about, because those guys from Chickenshed spoke about this moment. You know what I mean? This can change my life forever. We saw that story, how that ended. Sometimes you're sitting in a cell, in a prison cell, and you're like, that was the moment. People need to start thinking of it before it's too late.